the Instagram egg, Ice Cream Man, the 10-year challenge, SoundCloud rapper, the next Lil Pump, Jumex. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to speak about what's going on in this crazy world. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The Instagram egg. This week, somebody said, why not take a stock image and beat the most liked picture on Instagram, which at the time was Kylie Jenner. This led me to think, what's next for the egg? Where does the egg go from here? Well, if it follows the similar paths of some famous child stars, we will get a scandal, then recovery, and then comes the tell-all book, probably start a podcast, and then the tragic end. Does your ice cream man resemble a gorilla? That's thanks to Gillette. Last Sunday, Gillette dropped an ad that people didn't like. The ad focuses mainly on men being terrible and trying to make them better. What we need to ask is, how did we get here? How did a razor company decide that all men are evil, misogynistic pigs when their slogan is, the best a man can get? I think it probably went a bit like this. They were doing some market research, asking around, people, and they figured, why not go to, say, Alcoholics Anonymous? Bad idea, which is where they met Julie. She decided that it wasn't her cup of vodka. Gillette were in a frenzy. People were running around, Julie from down the street doesn't like, oh no, we've lost 4% of our market. We've lost the alcoholic people who buy razors. Which is when they realized, why not just sell out our entire people? Yes, let's sell them out, which is what they did. Effectively, this ad is just a whole lot of pandering, but it worked. 22 million views in a few days, and it's outrage marketing at its best. We now go back to Instagram, because this week there has also been a new trend. Not eggs, no, nothing poultry related. It's actually been the 10-year challenge. Now this, in my opinion, epitomizes Instagram. What you do is you take some loose trend 10 years ago, Instagram wasn't even around 10 years ago, you then use that as justification for, flaunting how well you look. But in reality, you spend 3 or 4 hours, doing the pictures, doing your nails, getting ready, taking the right angles, the mirror shot, the famous mirror shot, getting the flash right, another hour, say, on the filter, and then you finish off by using the caption to somehow maybe justify it, to get it to maybe be ironic. Oh, I'm so ironic. Caption it something like no makeup, or when you've just escaped from the Taliban. You haven't escaped from the Taliban. You've rolled out of bed and you spent 5 hours on your phone getting a picture that nobody will like. But then I also wanted to do some digging, find some other notable figures doing this. You'd be surprised at the names here. We've got Gandhi, the Pope, Steve Harvey. Also this week, we found the next Lil Pump. His name, Jumex. He's a SoundCloud rapper, which consists of kind of two things. One, being white. Now this is not essential, but if you're aiming to be, just terrible at rapping, I think being white, it's almost a guarantee. There's probably about an 88% chance that if you are white, you will be bad at rapping. Secondly, wacky hair. Now, this kind of gives, the kids something to root behind. Oh, I've got dreadlocks, haven't I so cool? It's often a sign of greatness amongst the SoundCloud rapping community. While usually I spend my time dumpster diving for food to feed my family of 39, I decided this week it was time to go on a little lyric dive. Straight away it's clear that Jumex's lifelong mission is to kill anybody with photosensitive epilepsy. Jumex is sick of seeing that sign on the PlayStation that warns you about having photosensitive epilepsy. In fact, I think music isn't even his real passion. It's just the vehicle he uses to get rid of all these people. Now, let's look at the chorus. Here he says, I'm trapped and I can't get out, so might as well just get high. I'm trapped, I can't get out, yeah, so might as well just die. Jumping to a little bit of conclusions there, bit rash. I'm trapped, I can't get out, so might as well just get high. I'm trapped, I can't get out, yeah, so might as well just die. Interesting lyrics. It's not quite Lil Pump esque, yeah. You know, he doesn't have the catchphrase yet. He's getting there. I would say in relation to the lyrics, they're probably not going to be, it's not exactly uplifting. They're probably not going to be playing this on, say, the mental health ward of a hospital. Then there was the man that disliked Trump so much that he cleaned the local bathrooms in a park. In many ways, he dealt the fatal blow. Welcome to this week's installment of Trashy Mags. This week I've gone for That's Life. Now, straight away from the cover, they offer what can only be described as an interesting contrast. They're getting your attention straight away. Win, 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 win. It's obvious that they're saying you can win stuff. Win £7,400 in puzzles and prizes. But they get you back again. They say win family meals for a month. Okay, so that's good. And then pregnant with twins by different dads. 2 men, 2 minutes, 1 flustered mummy. You know, bit of contrast there. Again, down the bottom, they've very clearly stated 7 pages of prizes and puzzles, 20 cash prizes to be won. Now, I don't know about you, but I want 20 cash prizes. They then go for what can be described as an odd story, a warning to mums. They say, a warning to mums, my Sophie was paralysed by a cuppa. Their main thing here, it's clickbait-esque, it's very intelligent. They say, Mum left my baby in a cage to die, and that wasn't the worst of it. What? How is that not the worst of it? She left him in a cage to die. How is that not the worst of it? What's also interesting, on the back here, they have an ad for G-Tech. Here it says, our ultimate cordless cleaning solution, exclusive offer. For years, and even now, companies were so afraid to advertise on YouTube channels in case they said something offensive. Mum left my baby in a cage to die. Somehow, you know, the G-Tech cordless cleaning solution loves that. You know, they're big fans, big fans. Now, also, what I thought was funny was in the middle of the magazine, obviously they've got some money for advertising. It's kind of a life insurance thing. It says, if you can't pay for your funeral, who will? And what's interesting is, you know, it's obviously preying on people with less money than most. Claims paid within 24 hours squared, you know, affordable cover from £1,000 to £20,000. But obviously, you know, you've lost a loved one. You're heartbroken. Things aren't going well. Don't worry. Promise Life, they've saved you really. £50 Argos gift card when you take a policy out with us. Yes! Are you in the market for a flat-packed coffin? Are you going down to Argos? 50 big ones. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, notifications, all those things.